Okay, chile. Good morning, guys. Welcome to our team call. First call of November, which is normally our challenger chat. Let me share my screen because before we do challenger chat, I have some shout outs.
I'm going to set this here. I'm going to chase her around.
Chase her around. Can everybody see my screen?
Yeah.
Perfect. Now, if it'll load, there we go. All right. I want to first welcome all of our new family members. This is amazing, you guys. We have 18 new family members from last month.
I actually have 21.
Well, no, because your 2 are from this month.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I thought one of them sent it.
Yep. This is all October numbers. I like to, the first one of November, I really like to show everybody what a great job everybody did last month and how many people we were able to help last month. And this slide just...
You're fine.
It amazes me. It amazes me how many new family members we brought in last month. So now most of these people should be going into our Coach Basics beginners and getting their business center set up. Even if they are not going to build the business, they should still set up a business center. Okay, so now our rock stars. So can you guys mute your phones?
Yeah, sorry. I don't know how to do it.
Okay, so for our rock stars for October, there have been some presents that were mailed out to the ones that hit Success Club last month. I made sure I did that before I left on my trip. So make sure you look in the mail. I know Natalie already got hers. Hers was done through email. But there's a couple other gifts that went out in the mail. So make sure you guys look for those. But you guys did a great job. So we had me, Natalie, Whitney, and Lisa that hit Success Club. And Lisa, I think, had Success Club hit like her first week or maybe her second week. Before she even got her challenge back in the mail, I think she already hit Success Club. So that's phenomenal. That's awesome. Rebecca also, brand new coach, and she changed one life with 21 Day Fix Challenge Pack. So great job to her as well. Everybody's doing really great with PV. Actually, last week was the highest volume for our entire team. So you guys are doing phenomenal. You guys are doing a very, very great job. I want to give Lisa her shout out. She not only hit Success Club her first month, but she also ranked advanced to Emerald. So Lisa, if you do those 2 more months, you get that free ticket to New Orleans for Summit. So make sure you keep that momentum and earn that ticket. Definitely saves you some cash to go. But great job on hitting Emerald and getting your first bling in the business. Now let me undo this screen share so we can kind of open the floor and chat. I want to, if it'll go, I want to go over a couple things with you guys, just some reminders and things like that. There we go. Now I can see everybody's face. So a couple things that I wanted to remind you guys of is the Coach Basics beginners. Make sure that when you sign a coach, they get on the call, but make sure you also put them into the Coach Basics beginners because Amy and I set that up to where it's so easy for them. The first thing they should do when they go into that is watch the video because Amy and I explain in the video exactly how to utilize that group where it's going to benefit them the most. That is where they're going to learn how to set up their automatic direct deposit. That's where they're going to learn to set up their websites. That's where they're going to learn what Success Club is, what PV is, where to find that. They're going to learn all of the back office. So when you finally do your Getting Started Right call with them, they've already learned all of that and you can answer any questions they might have. You don't have to sit there and go through all the steps of them setting up their business center. So discount coaches, like I said, should set it up too because if they have a friend that is interested, they don't have to worry about, oh my God, wait, I got to set stuff up first. You know what I mean? They're already set up and ready to go either way, whatever they decide to do with their discount. So we definitely need to make sure that we're utilizing that tool. I think it's an amazing tool, not just because Amy and I set it up, but I think it's great because I really feel that it gets them ready and I really feel that it makes them a little more confident because they understand a little bit more because they're going to go through all of that. And then there's the 2 trainings in the back office that we have them go through at the end. So it's going to make them feel a little more confident that they understand things that might be going on in the business. Natalie, you are looking so thin because you just popped your video up and all I see is your thin face. You're looking amazing. So I want to make sure that you guys are utilizing that. I also want to make sure that if you're not in the book club, please get in the book club. I'm actually going to ask Amy to chat a little bit about how she is feeling about the book club, because I know, and I'm putting her on the spot and I don't care, I know that it's helping her, and I just want you to share that with everybody so everybody can see how much it's helped you. Jen's joining us.
Okay, so hi Jen.
Hi.
I actually love the book club. I posted about it in my team pages because it's keeping me on track. I mean, I'm trying to get in the habit of reading every night before I go to bed anyways, but now it's just another thing. I know I have to check into the book club and I have to put my takeaway. So it's just like, another thing on your list, you have to do, you're going to do. So I highly recommend everybody get in the book club. I mean, it's really keeping me on track, and the fact that you're putting your takeaway, you're really getting something out of it. It's making you think, okay, what did I read? What do I want to do from this chapter? And it's just a chapter a day. I think the last chapter we read was like 4 pages?
Yeah.
I mean, it was short.
Like
less
than 5 minutes, and she's like, "Oh,
I'm done." Yeah, in the morning,
Yeah,
we're
it was
doing the work.
short
Mine,
chapter.
yeah, mine's on Audible, and she's like, "You're done with your PD already?" I'm like, "Yep, 1 chapter a day, so I'm done."
Yeah. So I recommend everybody get in it. I do.
And I know
it helps
PD was your hardest, so when I saw that you had posted that, I was like, "Yay, it's helping her." I know that was the one thing that you're like, "Oh, I'll just do extra tomorrow," because we're all like that. That's the one thing that we all push back is getting that PD in. So I'm glad that
the group, I was like, great, another group, seriously, like I have time for another group. But it really is like, I'm like, oh, book club group, where is it? I'm on top of it. So it's worth it.
Good. That makes me happy. It makes you happy when you know somebody's utilizing something that you put time into, and it actually is helping them, because it helps me too. That's one of the first things I do, because I'm like, okay, I got to take a picture of the chapter and post in that group. So my PD is really done first thing every morning now, where before it was like, okay, after Alex and Kayla leave, then I'll do my PD. But now it forces me to do it first thing in the morning. Like, right. I love it. I love it. So whoever's on here, I think, is everybody on here is in the book club, right? Christine, are you in the book club? You need to go in that book club, girl. Because what we're going to do.
I'm getting my book today, so I'll just catch up since it's like 4-minute chapters.
They're very, very.
I think I'll have a whole whopping 20 minutes I can spare.
Exactly. If you're going to do it on Audible, and seriously, sometimes the chapter's over and I'm like, oh, but I want to listen to more, but I can't, because we can only do the 1 chapter so we can talk about it. So you'll get through it fast. You'll get through those chapters and be able to catch up. And you can go into each chapter in the book club and write your takeaway. This is what I do. I post a picture.
I'll just comment below on the picture so it's not like a big long feed.
Yeah.
Right.
That's why I did it that way, where each day we just have one thread that we're talking on instead of everybody posting. So everybody, because in those groups sometimes stuff can get lost and you can't read everybody's post. So I figured if I just do a chapter a day and we just talk on that thread, it's easier for us to all communicate about that chapter. But I'm really glad that it's helping you guys. It's helping me too. And then it'll help us implement what we're reading, because I don't want us to waste our time doing PD and none of us are really getting a takeaway or implementing any of it. That's the biggest reason why they want you to do PD, so you can implement it, learn from it, and try the things out. And if we're not trying them, we're kind of just wasting our time. That's why I wanted to do the book club. Let's see. I know I put notes on something else. So the coach basics, make sure that you're putting your new coaches in there. It's going to be the best tool for that. I can see smoke as I'm speaking. I feel like I'm smoking a cigarette or something as I'm talking to you guys. Every time I talk. Yeah, they can't see it. I'm like, can you see it? I'm like, no, I can't see it.
I can see it.
Mike nicely put on the little heater thing out here for us.
That one doesn't cool. I don't feel that much heat. This one puts off
heat,
but
it'll burn the laptop. It'll burn the laptop. So I want to open the floor. Those are just a few things that I wanted to chat with you guys about.
Thank you.
And make sure you're utilizing the tools that you have. There are so many tools in the back office, especially with the quarter force. If you don't already have a quarter force challenge group that you're going to do, make sure you have one ready. You should already have one ready to get the momentum going with it and everything. I know Tara's already, are they both your coaches that signed up? Were they both quarter force, or just one of them was?
Well, Dana's doing the on-demand.
Hey guys, can you hear me?
Yeah.
We can hear you.
I'm gonna lose you because I'm getting ready to go into the tunnel. We gotta go to our gate.
All right, safe flight.
Have a safe flight.
Thank you. I'll catch up on the replay later.
Okay.
Okay.
Bye, honey.
Bye, guys.
So Dana is doing, she just bought the Quarter Force program only on demand. And then one of my coaches two of them signed up with Quarter Force, but then I signed a third coach last night too. And she did, I think, Country Beat.
Hey, way to go, Tara.
3 coaches in Hit Success Club.
Finally, my first time.
The consistency. You've been so
Yay.
consistent with everything. That's awesome. I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
So I should have thrown that shout out on the slide. We'll just shout it out now. That's awesome. I'm proud of you. Keep that momentum and keep that consistency.
Yeah, I'm gonna do those posts like you told me, like one day after another.
I told her, for everybody else on here, when Tara and I had our call, we did a really quick call yesterday. We normally do our calls on Fridays. And when we had it, she was telling me that she signed a couple coaches, and I reminded her, welcome them to the team. Do a post, do a quick little picture. I actually have a picture where the background's already made, and all I have to do is put their name on it and put their picture on it. It takes me 2 seconds to make a picture, and I welcome them, even if they're a discount coach. Because you have to remember that only 1% of the people on your Facebook are seeing your posts. Not everybody's seeing your posts. So even if you posted and you welcomed a new family member yesterday, you can do the same thing today. You don't have to wait like 2 days from now to post it. You know, you can post it each day because not everybody is seeing everything we post anyways. But you need to make sure that you're recognizing your challengers, but you're also recognizing and welcoming the new people that join. You know what I mean? It's going to give them that little boost to get started on their journey, you know, because you know that their friends are going to see it and their friends are going to be like, oh my God, I'm so proud of you, or good luck on your journey. And people are going to give them a little boost and lift them up a little bit on their Facebook, you know, and it also shows you in that leadership role to everybody else that's on your Facebook. You know, they're going to see you in that leadership role, like, wow, look at Tara. Oh my God, she's got like 3 new people that I want to do what they're doing, you know, and it makes them curious. What's Tara doing? Why are all these people following her? Why do they want to join her? You know what I mean?
Do you think that I should share it in post it in our team page and then share it from there, or should I do an individual post?
An individual post.
Okay.
And then you can share your post into the team page.
Okay.
You don't have to do a separate post into the team page, but on your personal page, I would post it by itself. And then you could share that onto your like page from your personal page. That way people from your like page, it'll send them over to your personal page. You know what I mean? Some of them might end up adding you as a friend or whatever. But I would definitely do an individual post and then share from there.
Okay.
I would definitely. All right. I want to open it up to anyone that has any questions with anything. Like I know, Rocky, were you able to get in and do some of the coach basics?
I'm having some problems, but yeah.
But you were able to log in finally, right? Because I know the password, we were having an issue with it.
Yeah, I got the log. Yeah, got the login, but we live out in the bush, so sometimes the internet connection is not good.
Right.
So I'm just having to work around the internet.
Okay. Okay.
Can I share something with you guys?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, so I don't know if you guys, well, Amy knows Arnold. I don't know if any of you guys have met him either, but he was my corporate sponsor at Beachbody. Like when you get to a certain level, you get to start working with somebody in corporate, and they're like kind of like your mentor, and you get to talk to them about like who your top leaders are and stuff like that, and strategize and whatever. So anyways, Arnold has been mine for the past couple of years, but he got moved to work with Just Canada now and the Spanish market. So I got a new person, and I had my first call with him the other day, and he was asking me like he just wanted to get to know me, and he doesn't know my coaches and stuff yet. So he's like, all right, so tell me about, who your top leaders are. And so I was just kind of talking to him about some of the teams that are, a part of Fit Family Network. And so, of course, like one of the first ones was GetFitCREW, I told him. And I was like, I'm so excited about everything that's going on with GetFitCREW. And like, I don't know if you guys know this, but there are no 15-star teams yet, like in Fit Family Network. Healthy for Life is like our biggest little sub team. They got to 10-star elite. But I was just telling him, I was like, I just know that like with everything that Tanya's doing and everything, like all the momentum and stuff that's coming from you guys and everything that you're doing, and I see you guys adding coaches and your challengers and all of that. I see you guys on the leaderboard every week. Like, I'm like, that's going to be our very first 15-star team. Like, Tanya might beat me to 15-star. So I just wanted to tell you guys that. And then like, so that happened a couple days ago. And then we were at the cabin yesterday, and I was like, I was just thinking like how cool it's going to be that she's actually going to be like running retreats there, you know, being able to use that as incentives for you guys hitting diamonds and star diamond or you know, whatever you set it up to be. But it was just like, how cool is that, you know, that like our team started off having our Fit Family winter retreat in Gatlinburg, and now she's gonna own a cabin, you know, right down the street from where we had our retreat. You know, I was just like, that is so, I'm so excited for you guys.
I'm excited too. That's awesome. I didn't know that you had that talk with him, and you brought up you told me you had the talk, but I didn't know you brought up the team. That makes me proud. I'm like a proud mama bear. It makes me super proud. But you guys are all rock stars, and I am like super blessed that I was able to like pick. I feel like I was able to pick each one of you. That's what I love about this business, is we get to pick who we work with. We don't have to go and punch a time clock and sit next to Susie Q, who you can't stand because she's a negative name. You know what I mean? We get to pick the people that we work with. And I can't wait. I can't wait. It goes on the cabin at the end of the month. So there will definitely be diamond retreats. There will be, you know, team retreats. And then you guys will be there. So we'll have our upline at all of our retreats at the cabin. So it's going to be a lot of fun. It'll be a lot of fun. So all my out-of-towners, start saving your money now to buy your flights. There's a lot of plans in the works. Lots of fun stuff planned. Lots of fun. Does anybody have any questions for Jen? We have her on our call this morning.
No, but I want to just say something. You always say how proud of us you are, but you know, you're the leader of this team, and without you, we wouldn't do any of this stuff. So thank you.
I'll give her a hug for you, Tara.
Yes, thank you. I love you guys, and you guys know that I'm here no matter what. Like, I was texting with Amy, and I'm on the bike. She's like, answer me when you can. I'm like, no, just don't write your questions down. Just text me your questions. I'll answer them all now. She's like, just go enjoy your vacation. I have them all written down. I'll ask you next week. You know, to me, it doesn't feel, I'm not being bothered. So I don't want any of you guys to ever feel that you're bothering me. Text me. It doesn't matter. Even if you're not my personally sponsored coach, you guys all have my number. Text me. It doesn't matter if I'm on the back of the bike or on a freaking mechanical bull. I will answer your text message. But I will answer your text message.
That may have been the highlight of my month.
The kids were asleep. Her husband was out of town. She's like, you guys are my entertainment for the night.
I was literally, there was tears coming out of my eyes. I was cracking up laughing.
Oh my gosh. And then have you guys seen our whip that we did last night with Just Dance? You haven't seen that one yet?
Who posted that?
No.
Alex took my phone and went live with us doing the whip.
I didn't see it.
I'll have to watch.
But I think that we should really seriously, you guys should post the videos on Autumn's page and call her out.
Autumn, can you last this long? It was a lot of fun. Our legs are sore as heck. It was a lot of fun.
That's some serious, adductor muscles at work.
Oh my gosh.
That's what it is, the adductors. Yeah.
Oh my, we definitely were walking funny. And then we had to ride the motorcycles yesterday.
Yeah.
Definitely didn't stretch it out like I thought, but.
So funny.
How is everybody doing with everything? Like, Amy, I know you set up your Team Z. So how you have it all organized and stuff, and how are you feeling about it? Not organized yet?
Well, I have so many people.
Your note cards.
So yesterday was like the first day I actually got to sit down and go through them, and I was very overwhelmed. So I did like you suggested, and I just went to my note cards and pretended that was my system. So I got to update a lot of them, but it's just overwhelming. Like you turn it, you open it, and then it keeps giving me these same names. And I'm like, I don't want these people. Like, how do I get rid of them? So, and then the star thing drives me nuts, because even if you do 5 stars, it says 30 days.
You just like the WDE. I know.
These people. So I'm still doing like the numbers in my head that I do with the cards. So it's going to take me some time, but this weekend, that's my dedication is Team Z. I want to get everybody in there set up. There's just so many people. It's going to take me a little bit.
It took me time, and don't get frustrated with it because like I told you, I know that's going to be such a game changer for you. That it was a game changer for me.
Excited.
It was a big game changer for me. And I know Tara set hers up. But it was, to me, then I could work anywhere. Like I was telling you, when I was sitting at the vet, I was doing my Team Z. It's not like I can bring a stack of note cards like this everywhere I go. I love the note cards, though, don't get me wrong. So if you're just starting out, note cards is a good way to start. But try not to let it get you too overwhelmed. Just work as you can. Remember our motto, you can only do as much as you can do in the time that you have. As long as you're focusing and you're actually working in that time, you don't get frustrated. But
well, that's what Team Z helps with me because, as Tanya knows, I didn't have any system. I had the let's look and see who I Facebook message system.
That was my system for years. Let me just scroll down to the bottom and start talking to them again. Okay. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Yeah, that was mine for a long time, but it's a game changer. Just take your time with it. Even if you have to, like when it's your time to sit down and do your beach body work and do your power hour, just take your normal stack of what would be your daily note cards, take them and work them and organize them in Team Z. Yeah, the ranking, as much as it's a pain in the butt, it will help eventually, but I still have a lot of people that are at 3 because I haven't talked to them yet, so I don't know where to put them. So under the follow-up, I just click to follow up with them in like a week or 2 weeks or 3 weeks or whatever until I know what I want to rank them. You know, I don't know if they're going to be a 4 or 5 until I form them and I chat with them a little bit more. So I've just been clicking the follow-up and putting a follow-up for a certain time frame. So does anybody have any questions for me with anything business-wise or your fitness journey-wise? And who on here is starting Core de Force soon or has already started Core de Force? I know there's 3 of us that start Monday. And way to represent the crew in the friggin' test group, guys. I am so proud. That's awesome that we are representing our team in that test.
Who else is in it?
It's Amy, Christina, Albert, and me. It's a 4, right? That's, yeah, us 4. Or in test group. Start Monday. I'm actually going to later today sit down because I think we're just hanging out here watching the football game. So I'm going to sit down and look at the meal plan. Have you looked at it yet, you guys?
Yeah.
Very similar to 21 Day Fix, or is it? It is? Okay.
Yeah, I actually went through and looked at it last night. I got excited because in week 2, you get to add a purple. So I was like, woo! And then in week 3, you get to add a blue. So I'm like texting one of my other friends that are in the group. And I'm like, we get an extra blue container week 3. Like, more cheese.
the little things that make us happy. I've been wanting purples in my meal plan forever because that's my favorite.
Yeah. So it's very similar to most of the meal plans on there.
I have to be honest, that was the one thing that kind of held me back a little, and I was nervous about sending my video. Amy and I talked about it because I was like, I know this is what I need, but I don't know if I want to take the step because they're really going to hold me to my nutrition. And I don't know if I'm ready for that. But you know what? I did it for the reset. And I was very on point because it was what I was ready for. So we'll just go in there and kick some butt. Mm-hmm. We'll do good. We'll do good. Yeah. I have no doubt on our team. But I am extremely proud of all of us. All of you guys are amazing. You're rock stars. I love it, love it, love it. Any questions for me for anything? Or anything that you just need to talk about? Or vent? Or get off your chest?
I think one of the things that I want to start and I've tried to do better about is once you sign up somebody, engaging with them more on that business opportunity or the getting them to want to build the business. Like I always think of my personal experience. It took me like 2 years to try to get into it. So I know that they need time, but I think, I'm missing that connection from the sign up to the now like really getting focused and, with them as developing.
Okay, well, if you guys would like, when you sign somebody up, if you feel that it would help, we can do like a little like getting started right call me, you, and the person that you signed up, and kind of talk to them. And you could be like, okay, well, the first step, with signing up, even though you're a discount, is I always like to do a call with you and my upline coach. So let me know when's a good time for you. We can Zoom. We could just do a 3-way call, or we can Zoom so we can see each other's faces, do like a coffee chat or a little happy hour, and each of us can have a glass of wine or something and just kind of talk about what journey. And then I could ask them some questions because I don't know them. So I'll be able to ask him, like, why did you choose this program? Or, why did you choose signing up to join the team? Do you want to build the business, or is it discount? And then maybe by me asking some questions, they can be like, oh, well, I can do that, or I can do this. And, maybe just another person. And then that, instead of you asking them the question sometimes, because maybe I know how it feels like when you've been talking to somebody for so long, you almost feel like you don't want to ask them because you feel like you should already know the answer.
Right.
So if that'll help, I'm willing to do that for any of you guys.
That would be awesome.
Yeah. So when you sign somebody up, the first thing that we can do is do a call, the 3 of us. And then in that call, we can tell them, okay, we're going to put you into the Coach Basics Beginners. Even if they say they want to do the discount, we can just tell them, it's just to set up your business center just in case. No harm in setting it up. Then you'll know your website in case somebody wants to purchase something from you. You'll have your link, and then we could just kind of chat, and then they can meet me. So if they have questions they'll feel comfortable. They can reach out to me if they want to.
The other thing that you can tell them is that you're paying $15.95 to have this website. You might as well have it set up.
Right. Have it set up. Have the direct deposit set up just in case somebody buys something. You never know. Anybody can hop on there and buy something. So, yeah, I'm definitely willing to do that for any of you guys as you sign new people or even new challengers. If you guys want to start, I like to try to do different things as a team, like this Zoom call, how we open it up to our challengers in our groups. I like to do different things to add value as a team because I think that's what really sets us apart from other coaches and other teams. I don't think other teams open up a Zoom call once a month for their challengers to be able to go in there and ask their questions if they're having a hard time, or if maybe they want to share that they dropped weight and they want to get a big woohoo from everybody, So I always like to think of different things to set us apart from other people, because there's 450,000 Beachbody coaches. And that extra ingredient for each of us is ourselves and what we can give different and what value we can add different. So I think a call like that would be totally different, So any of you guys that want to utilize that, I would definitely do that. I don't have a problem doing that at all. It would be fun. I would love to meet like the new family members that come in, because I don't meet them all, you know what I mean? Until they start building the business and getting on one of these calls, or if they reach out to me to ask me a question, then I meet them. It would be cool. I would love to meet the people that you guys are talking to. And then that way, when we're all in a challenge group together, I feel like I know them, you know what I mean? So it's kind of like, it brings it all full circle. So if you want that, Christine, I'm definitely willing to do that. Get on the call. I can ask some questions, things like that, Yeah, Rocky, you too. Obviously, when you talk to people, I've already told you that. When you talk to people, if they have questions and stuff like that, I have no problem doing a 3-way call. You can start a 3-way Facebook message, a group text message, whatever's easiest for the person you talk to. Just to make it, I have no problem doing that. No problem at all. Somebody else having issues with anything or wanted to talk about anything? Show of hands of who did their PD yesterday. Who did their PD? If you didn't do extra today, it's really important, you guys. That's the one thing, and I will tell you, that's the one thing that I called BS on when I first became a coach, and they told me it was so important to do personal development. I'm like, okay. And I would always be like, yep, I did my personal development. No, I really didn't.
So I just want to share something that one of the coaches that I signed yesterday, she actually came over. She's a friend of mine from doTERRA. Can you hear me over my child's racket? Okay. So she's a friend of mine from doTERRA, the essential oils that I use. And she has two boys, lots of allergies. Her mom has Alzheimer's. She's a stay-at-home mom. So she's kind of like all over the place, and she's really frazzled. She has a lot of anxiety issues. And I was talking to her, and she was talking to me, and she's like, I I bought the 21-day fix, and I just couldn't be bothered with the containers. And I was like, well, why? And she's like, because I would do it good for a couple days, and then I just couldn't be bothered with all the measuring. I'm like, but it's really, I mean, yes, it's a measuring tool, but it's also a tool to help make things easier. You don't have to count points. You don't have to do a lot of guesswork. You just, you put your stuff in your container, then you dump it out. So when you don't have the containers, you kind of have sort of a visualization. And everything was very like defeatist. So I said to her, I was like, can we just stop for a second? I'm like, we just need to back up a little bit. And she's like, of course. And I said, I, for a long time, was you. Everything was bullshit to me. I had a lot of anxiety. I was a real big pessimist and things, which was self-defeating. I told her, you need to do personal development. If you don't start the program for another month because you're not in your headspace and you do the personal development, I promise you're going to get there. And like, just as I was talking to her, you could see like the hardening going away, because she is, she goes to church religiously, because she said if she doesn't go to church, she would absolutely just be off her rocker. But I told her that, there's a difference between going to church because it's habit and really ingesting what you're being told. So, the whole PD thing, like Tanya said, I'm sure like everybody else said at one point, you think that it's bullshit, but it's only bullshit if you're not reading PD that speaks to you, because I could get lists from all 6 other people that are on this call. Maybe 2 of the books would help, but if you don't use the PD that speaks to you,
It's not going to do anything.
Just reading books,
Right.
So you really,
I'm going to implement it.
you really should do it, because it's changed my life. And Tanya can attest to it, because she knows when I'm reading my PD and when I'm not.
I know. I definitely can tell just by texting.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's really important. And that's why I did the book club, you guys. Because I know it'll help hold us accountable. And the main reason is because then we're going to discuss each chapter, so then we can implement what we're learning, so we're not wasting our time reading books that aren't going to help us personally or with our business. So I was thinking maybe in some of our challenge groups, we can think of a book. Like if all of you guys can help me with this, because this is something else that I was thinking about adding. I just don't really know which book to choose. But I was thinking of if we can find a book that we can kind of, at the beginning of our challenge groups, put it out there that, this book will really help them with their mindset through this process, because this process can be grueling. It can be difficult at times. Your mind can go to the negative, or you can feel defeated, or you can feel like, I can't do this anymore. And I'd like to find a book that we can tell our challengers about, because that, to me, everyone's like, oh my God, you look great. Beachbody's done wonders for you. And I always tell them it's done great for my outside. But to me, the biggest transformation has been my insides from personal development. So if we can find a book that we think would go great to help challengers through their mindset, I think that would be phenomenal. So I don't know if you guys have any book ideas off the top of your head. If you do, unmute and tell me. If you don't, like maybe you guys can help me think about it. Maybe we could start posting some ideas of a book that might be good for some of our challengers. Because I really think that would add that extra value. And then if they're reading PD and it's really helping them, and they're being motivated in the group, and they're basically coaching, so if you sign them as a discount coach and then they're doing all these things that we already do, it's a lot easier to really show them even more value that the coaching opportunity can have to them. You know what I mean? So if you guys have any book ideas, I just can't think of one. Like I didn't want to do one that was like a total girl book, because sometimes
I have a list, so I'm gonna go look for that.
Okay. I mean, we don't have guys in our groups all the time, but I don't want to make it too like girl code or something like that. So if we do have a guy challenger, I just didn't know what book would be like a good book. I'm gonna ask you.
Wait, I have a question.
Yeah.
So the PD thing that you're talking about is a book, just like the book club?
Well,
Or like what do
our personal development that we should be doing for at least 10 minutes a day. Whether it be that you're listening to like a motivational speaker on YouTube. A lot of it comes from like books. Like right now we're reading 12 Week, the 12 Week book in the book club. I downloaded it on Audible. I love Audible because it's like $10 a month. You get 1 credit, which is a book. So that's cheaper than most books. Some books are like $20. So to me, it's worth it because I do a lot of mine. Like in the morning, I get my book club PD done, and then later on, I'll read a book later in the morning or something like that. But you definitely should be reading. If you don't have time to sit down and read an audio version, like sometimes you can find an audio book on YouTube for free.
Okay.
I know the Compound Effect was on there a lot. That was one of them that I was thinking for challengers because we can give them the YouTube link and they can listen to the book. Because Compound Effect kind of isn't about the business. It's just about the ripple effect of changes that you make. So one little change can make a big impact. So that was one book I thought of for the group. I think Tara just chatted some others. I thought I saw somebody chat. Oh, there you go.
I did.
Yeah. The Gifts of Imperfection. Yeah, that would be a good one too. Because I think that would really add some value. As much as, I mean, we're not going to get every challenger to do it, just like every coach doesn't do it. But if it can help change one person and help them through their journey, I think that would be a great value that we can add. Christina's son is like the cutest thing.
I can't take him.
I miss
love how
dancing. Yeah, so those are some good ones, Tara. I'm gonna look at those and like read like the little, where it tells you a little bit about the book.
Yeah, so on Kindle you can get that sample where you're reading excerpts.
Yeah.
But I find that all of the samples that I've read from Gay Hendricks are good, and that's the person that did The Big Leap.
Right, that's a good book. Good morning, Albert. He's just like.
I have like a huge PD wish list, so
okay, cool.
I'll post it in the
post there, and if anybody else can think of any, because I think that would be good for our challengers to do. I think it'll help them, and if it's something that they can get on an audio version where we can just kind of show them how when you're in the car and you're driving to work, you can get like 10 minutes of it, and just that little bit. If you're really listening to it, it can really help them with their journey. Because I really want all of our challengers to be successful in their journeys.
If you have Audible and you share a book with somebody, that book, if it's their first one, is free. So,
right, yeah, their first book is free, and then they get that 1 credit every month. So,
yeah.
All right, guys. Well, if nobody has any other questions or anything else that they want to chat about or anything like that, I'm just going to go ahead and end us. I did take a picture, so I'll post for you guys, or if anybody else didn't take a picture yet, if you want to go ahead and take it for posting purposes, or like I said, I can take one. I could post the one that I took for you guys. But look at Christina and Albert with their matching shirts.
I know, you guys are the cutest people.
Corniest, cutest. Sorry, wrong word.
It was all by accident.
Where's his shirt? You got to get a little mini coach shirt.
No, he's got his football shirt on. It's football soon.
Nice.
So, yeah.
Is that what he's got in his mouth, his mouthpiece?
Yeah, mouthpiece. Yep.
Where does he play?
Did he get his shirt washed?
Yes. I had to sneak it, but yes.
That's so funny.
Yeah. He plays for the NFL flag football league. So, yeah.
So cute.
That's awesome. Have a good game.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye, cutie.
He's so cute.
Bye.
Yeah. He's definitely not camera shy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that we know. He's usually hanging upside
That one
down.
video that you did when he was hanging upside down with somebody.
Yes.
He cried.
Yes. Like he smells it. Like he's nowhere around, and then I'm working, and then he's here he comes.
Like he knows you go live. He knows right when you go live.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Have a good rest of your day. Like I said, I'll post a picture in the team page if you guys want to use that. And then I'll start brainstorming some good PD books that we can do to our challengers. Because I'd like to give them a list to choose from. Like in the Coach Basics Beginners, Amy and I put a nice list together of the first PD book for coaches to choose from. That way that we're not telling them one book. I'd like them to look at the book and read the summary and see what best suits them so they get the best out of it. So I think that would be good if we had a list for our challengers. And the first post of each challenge group, we can all post about, the books that maybe we can read during the group. Maybe make it like a fitness and a book club together, and you can kind of post your takeaway from your readings that day or something to help.
So are you going to do anything like that in the holiday survival group then?
I'd like to.
Started.
Yeah, I would like to. Even though we started, we can do. We can either do a post, or I can do like a video of, hey,
I was going to say maybe since we already started, if you do a video, it'll kind of jump out at them.
Right. I can do a video and just tell them that
I think Amy should do the video.
I was just going to say that. Amy could do the video and tell everybody
Amy
that
has the best recording voice I've ever heard in my life. I'm just like, oh, Amy's talking.
It's so soothing, isn't it? It's like you just go, It's like you just melt in your seat when Amy's.
Meanwhile, I'm like,
it does not come off at all.
Meanwhile, she's sweating and she has to take off her sweatshirt before she does.
I was gonna say she's talking on mice and then she gets clobbered by the dog.
Yeah. She
Always.
the dog away when she wants to do a video.
Never fails.
Oh my God, when he jumped in your lap, I was like, that's why I posted. I was like, that damn dog.
Did you hear it? Like in my gut, I was like, oh. It was bad.
Oh God, that was so funny.
She loves me.
And now they're like, oh, they're starting to talk again.
When we did the video for the Coach Basics Beginners, she came to my house. She's like, we can't do it at my house. The dog will be in our lap. We won't be able to say anything.
Yeah. Does he think that he's like a little chihuahua?
Yes.
Yeah.
She's 70 pounds and she thinks she's 7. Look, she's scooting down the steps right now. She only uses her front legs and she let the back legs just slide down.
That video of her and Lee sliding down the stairs was the best.
They do it all day long. All day long.
I'm like, that's so funny that she does that. She just stretches out her hind legs and just drags them down the stairs. It was awesome. It was awesome.
All right. Anyway.
All right, guys. I know. We could chat all day long. Have a good rest of your day. Amy, we're just going to be chilling at the house. So if you want to text me your Teamsy questions, just text me your questions or call me and I'll answer all your questions so you can keep.
Okay. Tanya.
Yeah.
One quick question. That Coach Basics Beginners group you and Amy put together, where is that located?
It's on Facebook. You know what? I'll share the group in our team page right when we hang up the call. That way you can find it.
Okay, thanks.
You can add yourself in there, and then that way when you had new coaches, then you're already in there.
Okay.
Basically, there's a video for them to watch, and then in the Files tab is 1 through 16. So one is them to pick their personal development book and all that kinds of stuff, and we give them a list to choose from. And then each day is like setting up their EFT and understanding the back office, setting up their website, knowing their website link. It takes them through all of that, which takes a lot of time off of all of us, so that Getting Started Right call can be more about, let's answer your questions, let's get you started, let's, And
yeah, that's what I was going to ask you, because what you were saying is in that group sounded like a Get Started Right.
Exactly. So your Get Started Right call with them could be the 3 of us can chat. Then we could put them in that group, and then they could do a call with you to answer any questions that they might have after going through those 16 days. And we did it that way. So if they want to do all 16 days in one day and be done and get started, they can. They don't have to wait for me to post in a group. You know what I mean? So it's laid out a lot more. And then also, I don't even remember if I said it earlier, but make sure you guys are utilizing those posting guides if you need help with like ideas of what to post and stuff. Because I have those posting every Sunday. That way you can kind of like plan your week out of your posts and stuff like that. So I'm freezing. I got to go make some hot cocoa. I should have made this my hot cocoa.
I did that once. It was really good.
Yeah, I did too. And then everyone's like, oh, don't make it too hot. Then all the nutrients are going to burn out of your Shakeology.
You're not cooking it.
I was like, just putting it a little warm. I'm not boiling it for like 20 minutes. So, all right, guys. Have a good rest of your day.
Hi.
Bye, ladies.
Tell everybody hi.